Now, all right, now you're live.
Awesome. What's up, everyone? Happy Wheel Wednesday. What's going on? How's everyone's day going so far? We are here again like we are every single Wednesday doing this live Q&A thing where you guys ask questions and I go ahead and try to answer them.
Seem more enthused.
No, just in case someone doesn't know how it goes, you got to know how it goes. So we're live on Instagram and YouTube. As you guys start to come in, please ask your questions that you may have, whether it's Konig related or car related or something else. Feel free to ask and I will do my very best to answer them. Before we get into it, what we got going on this week, we have a podcast going up in an hour's time. It's going to be myself and John, and we are talking about the best cars to get into motorsports with. So if you're new to motorsports and you're looking to get into any kind of motorsport, whether it's drifting or autocross or road racing or just some HPDE courses, whatever it may be, what would be a great starter car? And me and John have totally different visions on what kind of a beginner car kind of can be or a budget car can be.
Spoiler alert, it's all Miatas.
No, not at all. John actually looked at it in a very specific way of looking at, like, if you're going to start putting eventually a ton of money into your car, there are some cars like a Sebeco.
I've never even heard of that.
Yeah, like he was mentioning, a Sebeco is a great bang for your buck kind of. You get everything off the bat kind of car, which is way out of most people's budget, I feel like. But the way he phrases it makes a little bit of sense.
Carbon Cinematic says Ford Mustang EcoBoost.
There you go.
The best starter
car.
So
I mean that's what he's got. It's a really great car. If you guys haven't seen his car, he's rocking heliograms and it's really sweet.
Robin, what else says Miatas or Civics?
Yeah. So and you're talking to one a Civic owner and then two a Miata owner. Yeah. So we feel you on that. So that's pretty much it.
Greg T. Thomas says, "What's up, Rich?"
Yo, what's up, Greg? I just sent you a text.
Also says, "Don't think I can get those, but I'll check."
So that was for your shoes.
That was for your damn. Shoes. Yeah, those are going to be impossible to get. Yeah. Thanks for checking. Greg. I appreciate you, bro. Blueberry, what up, Blueberry?
Hey, Blueberry, how are you?
Blueberry says, "Ready for Formula Drift St. Louis." Is that this weekend?
Is that this weekend?
Yeah, Blueberry. Is that this weekend? We're totally out of the loop.
Came up pretty quick.
You should probably know though.
Oh, I'm sorry. I should definitely say this. For anybody who's in the New York City area or whatever it may be, we are going to be out this Sunday at Crown Speed Labs block party event in Flushing, New York. So if you guys are from the area or want to stop by, I will be there. Please say what's up. And if you guys have some Konigs in your car, park next to the booth. So let me know. If you guys have any kind of plans to be over there, shoot us a DM and we can arrange a spot for you next to us in the booth or something like that.
Nice. Golson Wheels says, "Hi, is there any 5 and 112 20-inch wheels available?"
Ooh, 5 by 112 20-inch. You'd have to have me check on that real quick. I'm going to say no. I think we only have 20 inches in 5 by 4.5. But shoot us a DM and we will clarify that for you. We definitely have 19 inches in 5 by 112. I'm just not sure about 20.
Hans Horbadal.
Hey, Hans, what's up, man? How are you?
He says, "Hey-o, what makes Konig wheels so damn tough on track? We lost an entire chunk of a wheel recently, and it still held air."
Wow. I hope that's everything was all cool with that. We're glad to hear it still held air. And then, I don't know, that's just that flow forming technology. So if you guys think the flow form is good, by the way, our Forge wheels that you guys have probably seen for quite a while now, our Forge wheels are in stock and available now as of today. Our delivery came in yesterday. They are available today. So Forge wheels are officially here, which is really cool to say because it's been a long time coming.
We got someone asking, is that a Forge wheel behind you?
Oh, speaking of, yeah, Forge. That is the Forge F1M. So again, if you guys are looking for Forge wheels, they are here. Boom, there they are. That guy.
Golson Wheel says, "What's the best ET we can fix on a VW Tiguan?" So let's say recommendations for a Tiguan.
Yeah. So oh boy. So it doesn't take much. It depends on what diameter you want to go with. I would assume you're probably going to run like an 18-inch wheel. In terms of options, what we'll have for that is going to be like an 18.8 or 18. I'd probably do an 18.8, 5 by 112. You could get something like the Diverge, probably load rated enough for your Tiguan.
DC413 says, "Is 5 and 120 not a common pattern?"
Not so much. I mean, it's really just BMWs, Civic Type Rs, and I'm missing one. There's one more that takes 5 by 120, but I can't remember off the top
Especially
of my head.
at 20-inch, right?
Yeah. Oh, that's the guy asking for the 20s?
I think so.
Yeah, I mean, they're probably more common in 20s than what we have available. It's just not really what we kind of our demographic, I guess you could say. But, a lot of the BMW guys will want to run 19s or 20s, so I understand that. We just don't do a lot of them.
Hans Hordahl says the best starter track car is definitely a BRZ or FRS right now. I got a few laps in Gen 1 and Gen 2 at Mid-O, and it's such an easy car to drive.
I hope I mentioned that on the podcast. I think I did, and if I didn't, I definitely thought it.
What could you get a BRZ right now for?
First
like a ratty one.
First gen BRZ, I'm going to say you could probably pick one up for probably 12 or 14. Yeah, okay. That's what I would say.
Let's see. Blueberry says, Carbon Cinematic, fix it again, Tony. Let's see, we got weekend after this weekend is FDSTL.
Right, okay, yeah. I figured it wasn't this weekend. It seems super soon.
Grand Aliga, any 6 in 120?
No.
Sorry.
I don't even know what takes a 6 in 120. I guess a truck. And I am not sure. So no, we don't have any 6 in 120, unfortunately. Let us know for what car. We do have our Hyper Trail series, which is a truck wheels, and we have 6 lug, but not 6x120. So let us know what car you're looking for. Maybe it's a size we can do in the future.
John Cino, can you please tell us about the Forge line? When did it arrive?
Yeah, Forge wheels are here now. So we have 2 models. If you guys haven't checked them out, we're gonna have the F1M, which is a mesh wheel, Forge design mesh wheel, which is this guy above my head. Above me is going to be the ash silver color, and then it also is available in a matte black. And then our second model is the F3S, which is, boom, right here in my hand. Nice. I just magically pulled out of there.
There you go. And, out of your pockets, that lightweight.
So that is the satin charcoal, I think it's called. Satin charcoal of the F3S, and that is a split 5-spoke wheel. Really cool, has a nice lip to it. And yeah, those are our 2 models of the Forge wheels, and they are in stock now.
JPLI, Bannon, DC, not anymore. The BMWs have switched over to 5 and 112 on the new G platform.
Yeah, exactly. Once the G platform happened, they went to 5 and 112, which we have even less of for BMW fitments for the 5 and 112. We have more in the 5 and 120 stuff, but more in the 17, 18 inch, 19 inch options, not 20.
TS350Z, thoughts on the decagram?
Yeah, I own decograms on my WRX. I had them on for a while, and I think it's a great looking wheel. That kind of symmetrical multi-spoke pattern is just right up my alley, so I love the decagram. Plus there's a lip on it. I mean, it's nice.
Yeah, it works on a lot of cars.
Yeah.
Peyton Simo, Best Rims Company.
Hey, thank you. We appreciate that. That is a very nice thing.
DC413, what are the pros and cons of lightweight wheels?
Cons. What are the cons of lightweight wheels?
I don't know. We've done a couple YouTube videos of this too.
I'll give you this. The cons of a lightweight wheel will be that if you have a car that needs a very heavy load rating, say you have a Tesla Model Y or X or whatever it may be, those are very heavy cars that need a very high load rated wheel. You probably can't run your everyday lightweight wheel on those because the load rating won't work. Pros of a lightweight wheel is reduction of weight, which is typically good for most cars. It's going to be better aesthetic and just kind of better performance altogether. There's plenty of reasons to get a lightweight wheel. We did a video exactly on that, so you can check that out on YouTube.
Less rotating mass.
Yeah, less rotating mass. Exactly. Unsprung weight, all that stuff. I'm just like, you're making me rack my brain here.
TMR M Magazine. Back in the day, we rallied on Konig's hella tough wheels.
Awesome, man.
Rallied on Konig's. That's sweet. Okay.
That's cool.
I've been trying to convince Scott we need to get back into rally. Dark Side EMT. Need to get some wheels out for the new Mini Countryman, please.
Yeah.
Do you have any recommendations for the Mini Countryman?
Do you have the big brakes on it? Because if you have the big brakes, it's a very, very tough car to fit. If you don't have big brakes, then most of our 5x112 stuff will work. Mini Countryman, bigger one. Yeah, I think it's 5x112. Yeah.
JPLI, what do the M-Lite BMW guys run, i.e. G20, M340i, M240i, M440i?
Yeah, you're going to find a lot of those people run our Hypergram. A lot of people, if they could fit the 10.5s, the 18, 10.5, 25 is a really popular size for those cars. If you want to do staggered fitments, we have them available as well. You can do 8.5 in the front, 9.5s in the rear. If you want to go bigger, you can do 9.5s in the front, 10.5s in the rear. Those options are available in mainly the Hypergram.
CJ Bartley in the house.
Yo, CJ, what's up, man?
He says, I need those Mark 1s in silver.
Yeah, in like an actual, well, I mean, they're pretty. If you see the finish in person, it's way more silvery than it probably looks. Kind of like a smoked chrome dark finish online. In person with light, it definitely looks a little more silver. So it might be what you're looking for.
CLT Brian, if one was to hypothetically order from the Forge lineup in the near future, do you guys paint or powder coat finishes? Hypothetically, of course.
As of right now, no. You're always doing a different color, man. It's awesome. So I would wonder what you would do with the Forge wheels. Yeah, no, that's awesome. We're not doing any custom finishes right now. We have the idea to do it down the line, but I don't know when that's going to happen.
Honda Speed, which is funny because he asks about the Mazda Speed 6. What wheel should I get?
He's a Mazda Speed 6?
Yeah.
First of all, that's awesome. I love the Mazda Speed 6. That is a totally slept-on car. What wheels should you get? If you want to run a 17 or 18, that is up to you. If you do an 18, you could probably do a 17, 8, 45, 40, something like that. If you want to do, you could probably even do a 17, 8.5. And then if you're doing 18s, 18, 8.5, probably 35.
Robin Waddell says, why do I get the feeling that I'm going to be spending more money on wheels soon?
I don't know. I mean, it's a good thing to do. You know, wheels are great.
I mean, we're not going to tell you not to,
right.
You know.
You spend your money however you want.
Yeah, Amir Peck Demir, which one is the most lightest one for 18-inch, 5 and 4.5, 8-inch width?
Yeah, up until just recently, the answer probably would have been our Hypergram, would have been probably the latest ones. But again, our Forge wheels just dropped. So I'm going to say the F3S is probably our lightest wheel.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
DC413. All my questions are related to fitment on the new Teggy Type S. Well, fire away.
Oh, yeah. What about it? Go for it.
Yeah, fire away. I'm sure we can help you out with that.
And by the way, I think I don't want to give a wrong number. All the weights on the Forge wheels are on our website right now. So if you're looking for the weight of an 18-inch Forge wheel, whatever it is, it should be up there. I'm going to just go off the top of my head. I want to say they're going to sit around, I want to say 17 pounds. Could be wrong. Pretty sure it's around 17 pounds, 18-inch Forge wheel. That's what I want to say.
Nice. I saw a new Integra Type S on the way in work
Beautiful
this morning. They're
car.
so nice.
It's a beautiful car.
They look good in person.
I still haven't seen too many new Type Rs, too many Type S's. They're just still not that many out
People
there.
don't have money to spend like that.
I
anymore
know,
these
it's
days,
expensive.
You know? Come on.
Really
We're
expensive.
eating ramen over here. Dark Side EMT, it is 5 and 112, but
Yeah.
the new one is bigger, so most will run a 20-inch.
A 20-inch?
Okay,
Dang.
wow, that makes sense. I mean, those wheels are huge now. PG12MX, what's up, bro?
What's up, man? How are you?
What's up, man?
What's going on?
Mexican Stig, that's pretty cool.
Cool.
I need those bronze HT2s in an 18, 5 and 4.5 for my Santa Cruz.
Oh, cool.
would look good.
Unfortunately, we don't make that size. It would be a great fit for the Santa Cruz. I do agree. Maybe that's a size we can come out with in the future. Who knows? But that's awesome. We're glad that you like the HT2.
DC413, what are your thoughts on the countergrams?
The Hyperchrome finish is my favorite finish across the board that we offer, period. I'll insider scoop because you guys are the cool people who are here with us on live. The Hyperchrome finish for the countergram is a hard finish to maintain for QC and stuff like that, and that is probably going to make it so we don't make that finish in the future. I am advocating that we continue to, even though it's a pain in the butt, because that finish is awesome. So I love the countergram.
So buy it now.
The matte black with the matte machine lip, it's a really cool design, but I mean, probably just not as popular as the Hyperchrome.
Yeah, the Hyperchrome's so good. Mr. Tuesday, what are your recommendations for Infinity Q50?
Mr. Tuesday, he's one day late.
Yeah.
No, I'm kidding. Infinity Q50?
Yeah.
Is that what it is?
Yep.
If you want to do 18s or 19s, I don't know. Let me know if you're doing 18s or 19s. You're probably going to run an 8.5 inch wide wheel, probably at a 35, 38 offset, something like that.
Christian Terry says, I like rotiforms.
Nice, that's cool.
Hey, we like rotiforms too. They're pretty sweet too.
Cool.
Yeah, I mean, who does? I mean, come on. We're all car people. CLT Brian, what happened to the F3S?
I put it down because Max is
Pick it up one more
Max
time.
is going to make me have a shoulder workout for 20 minutes. So boom.
Yeah, there. It's nothing happened. It's right there, baby.
It's super light.
It actually just arrived today. So get your order in.
Boom.
There you go.
I'm putting that guy down.
Luke asks, Luke a kisser, says, how long does it take for custom sizing rims to be made and shipped?
We don't do that. So I don't know if we have a time frame for you. We don't do custom one-off sets or anything like that. So the closest thing to what you're asking for is that if we introduced a new part number and had that made and then stocked, if that were to happen, you're looking at probably around maybe 90 days or so, maybe more than that.
Christian Terry, the one that said I like rotiforms, also now says the F3S is slick and gray.
Cool. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a nice finish.
It's a nice finish, man. It's really cool. Satin charcoal is a sweet finish.
CLT Brian, gonna be hanging out with Jay Zilla this Saturday for track day at Charlotte Motor Speedway, looking out for some wheel content.
Nice. Awesome, man.
Sweet.
Tell him that we said what's up.
yeah.
Our regards.
Oh, he said look out for his wheel content.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, we'll look out for it. Sweet.
Sure.
Yeah, send that over. He always gets good stuff. 510 JDM, Corolla GR recommendations?
Yeah, 18, 9.5, 25 offset.
Is that
well, no, but that seems to be the real money fitment for that
Okay.
car. So 18, 9.5 inch, 25 offset. Some people run 35. It's a little more sunken in. If you can find ones in the 25. We just posted a picture of a GR Corolla today with heliograms on it in that size. It looks great. We have options in plenty of wheels. I mean, to list off a few, ultragrams, heliograms, decograms, hypergrams. We got plenty.
Yeah, and just a reminder, if anyone has any questions, just pop them in the comments below and Rich will get to them. Amir Peck Demir says, what's your opinion about front and rear sizing that must be the same? So squared setups.
What's my opinion?
Yeah, what's your opinion on they have to remain the same? So I think maybe saying on the opposite, what are your opinion of saying that staggered doesn't work kind of thing?
My opinion is you can do anything you want. It doesn't mean that it's going to work well. If your car is better off with a square fitment, I believe that you should have your car performing well, so you should have a square fitment. If your car can perform well with a staggered fitment, do that. Do whatever you want.
Depends on the car, right?
Yeah, it depends on the car. It's less of a headache to have a square fitment because you don't have to have specific tires for the rears or the fronts, etc. And you could rotate them all together. But yeah, technically you can do whatever you want, but if you can make it work, that's on you.
Christian Terry, the one that just complimented this F3S, says, kind of a joke, but any budget recommendations for my 01 Accord Coupe? Mine are beat to hell. Not a joke. That could be a cool
wheel
car.
recommendations for his 01
Accord Coupe.
But budget recommendations.
Yeah, budget.
Yeah, 01 Accord Coupe. I'm trying to think of the body style for the 01. That's old. I'm going to say if you want to do a budget thing, I would take a look at maybe our...
Well, 01 is my generation. Is
Accord,
6th
though.
gen, right? Accord.
Yeah, Accord.
So
I can't picture it for some reason.
I have, just for context, I've got an EK Civic, so same gen, I guess.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, it would have been the same
2001.
I'm going to say
put
that...
some hypergrams on there.
For budget options, I would say if you want to look at something like the Lockout, or that would be a great looking wheel in that car, or something like our Helium, but it only comes in a 15. I don't know how small you're looking for, but maybe those two wheels.
Hello, Daniel. What's a great wheel size for the first-gen Honda CR-V? I know it's a grocery getter, but it's so convenient.
Yeah, a lot of people run 17. Actually, I'm sorry. A lot of people run tons of sizes on that car. People run something probably up from a 17 to a 20 on those cars. I don't know what kind of person you are in terms of style. I would probably just do something like a 17.7.5. That's what I would do. 17.7, 17.7.5. If you're one of those guys who wants to run that big 19.8, maybe something like that.
Bang. Christian Terry says EK Civics are dope.
Yep.
You're dope, Christian.
Yeah.
Anyone on YouTube, we got a couple people in here. If you got comments, just questions, sizing, wheels, ask Rich below. We'll get to them.
Hell yeah.
510 JDM. Any 5 spokes for my Corolla GR?
Any 5 spokes for my... Yeah, we have the Neoform.
That'll look good.
Here's a...
You could actually see what that looks like. The white one.
Yeah, there's a guy that's been featured on our Instagram page many times. He has a white GR Corolla. He's rocking Neoforms. He's rocking a very, very aggressive setup of an 18.10.5, 25 offset. Very aggressive for that car, but he makes it work. That's a 5-spoke wheels, a Neoform, and another insider scoop because you guys are cool and you guys are here joining us on live. If you want a 5-spoke wheel from us, the Neoform is going to be discontinued probably this year. So if you want those, time to get them.
Ahmad Ali says, I need wheels size 18.9.
I need wheels 18.9. Cool. So we have wheels 18.9. If you want, for what car? I would imagine it's
let us know what the car
I would
is.
imagine it's a German car based on the 18.9, but let us know.
At Sean P, when are you guys getting more aero covers for the Mark 1?
Why? We should have them.
And then they said, when are you guys getting different types of aero covers for the Mark 1?
I was going to say, aero covers are in stock. So if you guys have Mark 1s and are looking for aero covers, they should most certainly be in stock right now. As for new ones, I don't know. We'll see. Maybe
if they sell well, then we'll do all kinds of designs
Yeah, if you guys have ideas for any kind of other designs that you'd like to see or whatever, we're juggling ideas here in the office, so we'll figure that out.
Oh, Darkside EMT says, was hoping you guys were going to share my Wheel Wednesday post last week.
Oh, did we miss it?
Maybe we missed it.
Wednesdays are a little busy for us.
Just then, looking at his profile picture, it's probably pretty
I know
good.
we featured the car.
It was a Mini. I'm sure it was a Mini Cooper.
I recognize the name. I know we featured the car on our page before.
Yeah, let's check it out. Peyton says fire emoji. Thank you, Peyton.
Thank you.
Amir Peck. So you're saying performance is everything?
That's tough. Yeah, I mean, I think performance is very important and top priority. My personal opinion, not talking on behalf of Koenig, I'm talking on behalf of myself. I think performance is probably the top priority. If you make your car perform worse with your mods that you do, I
But
don't
if
get
it
it.
looks really good.
See, I don't get it though. If your car performs worse than it did from the factory, then what are you doing?
Right.
That's my personal opinion.
But what if it looks really good?
It's my personal opinion.
All right, there, see, different types of people.
That's my personal
Peyton
opinion.
Simo, how does one get posted on your page? Looks like he's got a nice EK Civic
I
there.
say this every time, but I have to mention it because there will be people who don't do it. You have to have Koenig wheels on your car, which seems so obvious, but if not, we're going to get pictures of random cars with not Koenig wheels on them. And then if you send in some nice high quality photo sets, either DM to us, tag us, or send them into images@konigwheels.com. Tag a photographer if you used one. Let us know if the photo set's really good. We'd probably post it up.
Christian Terry, good point here, says performance is very important, but it doesn't matter if you wouldn't want to ride in it because it's ugly.
I mean,
it's got a point, yeah.
You definitely have a point. I wouldn't want to ride around in a really good looking, a really well performing PT Cruiser. I wouldn't like
That's
that.
the first thing that I was thinking too.
I personally wouldn't like that, but I don't know. I get what you're saying, but I think performance helps a lot.
Blueberry says, playing GTA 4 right now, enjoying it. Whoa,
Nice.
Throwback. GTA 4, nice one.
Yeah.
What are you playing it on? Hello, Daniel. First gen Honda CRV and Acura TL Type S recommendations, please.
Cool. TL Type S is it the first gen or second gen TL Type S? Because that first gen model with the 08s or whatever, one of my favorite cars. I love that car so much. That 3.2 liter engine is sick. If that's the one that you have. Recommendations for that car would be, for the TL Type S, would probably be like an 18. You could probably do, I'm trying to think, 18, 8.5, and then I guess 35 offset. I don't know if it takes a 9.5, might be a little aggressive. And then what was the first car?
First gen Honda CRV.
We went over that already. I don't know what diameter. People run all sorts of diameters on that car, so I would possibly do a really conservative, like a 17, 7.5, something like that is probably what I would do on that car.
Blueberry says, I got a Buick LeSabre and I like it.
Nice.
06, I think.
That's what's up.
Dope. Congrats on your new car. That's sick. Guard 64 VWR. Hey guys, any chance in adding a new finish on the decograms on top of the black and bronze? I have black set on my Mark 6 Golf R right now, but really wouldn't mind a different finish.
What finish do you want to see? I think it's really, really unlikely that we introduce a new finish for the decagram, but I don't think it's unlikely that we could take your recommendation and maybe put it onto a new wheel. We have lots of new designs coming, guys.
And we've got a lot of wheels for your car
Yeah,
specifically.
we're going to have a lot of new wheels coming, so if you guys want to see a particular finish, let us know. All that kind of feedback helps.
Gelwin VN, how much does the Koenig Ultragram 18 8.5 weigh?
I don't know off the top of my head. I'd have to look at it. The exact number is on our website somewhere. Go onto the Ultragram product page and go over to specs and sizing, and then go to the spec that you want. Right along there, it will tell you the exact weight of that wheel. So everything's on our website.
DC413, what wheel would you put on the Teggy Type S? I think he means the new
Integra
one.
Type S. Yeah, so fitment for that car is going to be the same as the Civic Type R, the new ones. You're basically, it depends on you want to do size of diameter, 18, 19, or 20 inch. You have those three options. Me personally, I would run a 18, 9.5, 35. 18, 9.5, 35, 50120. That's what I would do.
We're going to do a few more questions, then we'll get out of here so Rich can go back to work.
Cool.
Daniel. Hello, Daniel is asking one more time for the first gen Honda CRV and Acura TL Type S recommendations. Last time for you, Daniel.
Yeah, so the CRV, a lot of people run a whole bunch of different diameter sizing. I would do a very conservative thing. I don't know what kind of look you're going for, because some people slam those cars, put big wheels on them. I'm a more conservative guy. I would do like a
third gen TL Type S.
Third gen. Okay. Oh yeah, third gen. Okay. So for the CRV, I would probably just do a 17, 7.5. That's what I would do. It's a very conservative fitment, but you can go bigger and wider. As for the TL Type S, he has the third gen one, so I think you'd probably do 19s on that. Probably 19, 8.5, 19, 8.5, 35. Probably
Nice.
something like that.
CJ Johnson says, 05 Honda Accord LX with K24 board 30 over. What rim style would make the car handle better on cornering?
Freaking cool.
That's awesome, first of all.
That's cool. And the 05 Accord doesn't get enough love. It's a cool car. I would probably just do hypergrams. honestly. Hypergram won't fail you.
Could you give them a size recommendation too?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what other kind of mods you have on the car, but you'd probably be in the 17.8 realm is what I would imagine. If you're like, is he on track?
Yeah, just tell him also why the hypergrams would work better than the stock wheels because he's looking for handling and cornering.
Yeah, hypergrams are going to be a super lightweight performance wheel. Flow formed, they're going to be great on track. A lot of our flow form models will be just as good, honestly, but you know the hypergram just kind of has that kind of track aesthetic to it.
They're going to be a lot lighter than your stock wheels too.
Yeah.
So you'll notice that immediately.
In terms of sizing, I think you'd be somewhere in the. I don't know what kind of track setup you have. I would imagine somewhere in the 17.8 is where you're probably at.
Might just be a street setup. CLT Brian, we the people would like more white wheels, damn it.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
So,
yeah, true.
It's a tough one, man. We know.
F1 Algerian News says hi.
Hey, what's up?
That's dope. F1 last week, it was sick, by the way. I don't know if anyone saw. Lewis Hamilton, nice win.
Nice.
DC 413. Thanks, guys. Hope you guys do this again.
Yeah, we do it every single week.
We do it every
We're
Wednesday.
here every single Wednesday at the same time, 2 p.m. Eastern time.
Join us. CJ Johnson, thank you very much for the Honda Accord advice.
Thank you.
And I think we'll get out of here. Oh, someone asked me, can you show off the Mark 1, please?
Yeah.
I just ordered them.
Just step aside.
Nice. Yeah, it looks good. Here, I'll move the camera. There we go.
Mark 1.
It looks pretty
Wapa.
good. Wapa. And then, all right, we got a couple more last ones here. Christian Terry, any tips for taking a clear coat off of a wheel?
No. I don't have any tips for you on that. All my tip would be go to a wheel repair professional. Have them help you out. If you think you can do it yourself, I unfortunately don't have any tips for you on that. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, it's a touchy one. Mew God says 2016 370Z on coilovers running 19.9.5 up front and 19.11 in the rear, wanting some lighter wheels. What should I get?
Cool. That's really cool. Your fitment seems like you're perfect, so you're just looking for a lighter weight wheel. I think you'd probably be able to look at our Hypergram 1911 Ampliforms. Our Ampliforms will definitely have fitment for you, so check that out.
Or you could go a little smaller on diameter with heliograms, right? Go 18.
Yeah, you can. I mean, heliograms you can do as well. If you go to 18s, we have more options. The 19s, I'm going to say our three options are probably countergrams, hypergrams, ampliforms for you. All those will probably be lighter weight than whatever you got.
All right, poolside view. Are you going to make the aero disc for for other wheels?
Yeah. So I think that's part of the plan right now. I don't know if it's going to be 100% going to happen, but since we have this new design with the gear cap, center cap, with the aero cover being able to work with it, I do believe that there are plans to incorporate that into a different wheel. I don't know if that's going to happen this year or when, but yeah, it's in the plans.
I am Mao says, is the 8.5 wide Ampliform a flat face?
Yes, it is a profile.
Let's see, and I think we're good.
Cool, awesome guys. Podcast goes up in like half an hour. Friday we're gonna be doing a piece of content with Formula Drift Prospect driver Jeff Donati. We met up with him at Formula Drift New Jersey. Got to shoot some really cool content with him, hanging around the pits, showing off his car and toolbox and track day stuff. Definitely check that out this Friday. And then again, guys, if you guys are in New York City area, we're gonna be at Crown Speed Labs block party on Sunday, this coming Sunday. So if you were there rocking some Konig wheels, come join us. That'd be really cool. Shoot us a DM. All right, cool. We'll catch you next week, guys. Thank you.